Hello students, welcome to another video of the Java Tidbit series. Sometimes ago I posted this question which is right now on the screen in the community section of this YouTube channel. And since most of the responses were wrong, I thought of explaining this through a video. Now let us have a look at the question. The question says, will the following Java code snippet run in an infinite loop? That is followed by a print statement to mark the beginning of the loop, and thereafter we are initializing the variable a to 100. That is followed by a while loop where the condition is a more than 50. Within the body of the loop, we have just one statement which is incrementing the value of a. And once the loop is over, we are displaying the message loop over. Now, please note that the last message, that is loop over, will only be displayed if the loop is actually over. The usual line of thought is that we are starting from the value 100. The condition is testing for a is more than 50. 100 is more than 50, and we are only increasing the value of a, so this seems like an infinite loop. Now let us run this program and see what happens. So starting loop, loop over, which means that this is not an infinite loop. Now let us see why is this happening. And in order to see what is happening, we'll use an interesting command line tool known as JShell. The reason I'm using the command line tool JShell is that I want to avoid the usual edit, compile, execute cycle. JShell will allow us to execute individual Java statements so that we can concentrate on the main thing. Now our objective is to find out how come the condition a is more than 50 becomes false when we are starting from a is equal to 100. So the first thing which we'll do is to create a variable. I'll say int a is equal to 50, and computer says that a is equal to 50. Now if I say a is equal to a plus 1, the value of a becomes 51. If I again say a is equal to a plus 1, the value again goes up. So this is okay. Things will start becoming interesting when we reach the maximum value of an integer. So I'll say a is equal to, and instead of writing that maximum value, which is a huge value, what I'll do is I'll use the constant integer dot max value. So as you can guess, integer dot max value stores the maximum possible value of an integer, and we are transferring that maximum value into a. So a is equal to 2147483647, which is the maximum value. And now if I try to increase this by 1, see what happens. A is equal to a plus 1. And instead of going to the next highest value, the behavior is that it will go to the lowest possible integer. So if I press enter, see, the number is now negative. And as you can guess by now, this negative number is not more than 50, and hence the loop finishes after this. Now let us confirm that this value, this negative value which is there on the screen, is indeed the minimum possible value. So we'll say integer dot min value, which is the constant which stores the minimum possible value, and we can see that the value is what we got initially. One more thing which I would like to point at this point of time is that just like the value becomes negative when you try to go beyond the maximum possible value, if you try to go below the minimum possible value, the value will again become positive. Like say for example, the variable a right now, hold on, the variable a right now is the minimum possible value, and if I say that a is equal to a minus 1, the value will again go to the maximum possible value, and this explains this strange behavior. With this we come to the end of this video, and in case you want to know why is this happening, I'm talking about why, not what. So if you want to know why is this happening, do let me know in the comments. Thank you.